Okay, countdown to 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Welcome back. You're watching Yogaxpress. My name is Banu Suresh. I host this program. I've been hosting it for the last 620 episodes, 623 episodes, and I'm still blissed out from the last one that we had with Natalie. And that happens to me every time, even with Susan anyway. So Susan's here, the same group is here. We have one less person this time, but thank you so much for watching us. Yogaxpress is all about moving the body to still the mind. So we have guest teachers, amazing guest teachers who come on the show, help you stretch with very simple movement. It's like almost like a shower head, one little tip of the angle and it makes such a big difference. The shower falls 1 degree off and it goes way over. So think of a yoga practice as making that little marginal change in your life, and make sure that you try and be consistent about it. So it's only about 5-10 minutes a day is more than enough. Before I introduce our team right here on the mats, I'd like to acknowledge our crew. We have Miguel Mercado, Lizette Perez, and Antonio Camacho. Miguel, Lizette, and Antonio, thank you so much for coming back every time. You make the show look even better each time. And Brian Breton is our facilitator for this episode as well. Brian, thank you for being there for us. Great lighting. I love the way my logo looks.
I love this.
Hi there.
Beautiful.
That's my mascot. I don't even have a name.
We need to get a name for him.
I know. One of our other producers, a producer-director, she liked to call it Oscar, and I said, that's me. It's a girl. She said, no, it has to be Oscar. Oh, well. We have Susan McNamara. Susan is also a yoga teacher herself. She does gentle yoga and chair yoga. And we're going to plug your website in the next time. But Susan, I also enjoy being in your show, in your program. Every time you help me stretch, I feel great as well.
Thank
Especially
you.
the sitting on chairs part. Oh my God, feels so good. Natalie Polinger. Like I said at the beginning of this episode, I'm still blissed out. I really enjoyed it. I especially enjoyed the closing.
I'm so happy
it really
to
feels
hear
good.
that.
Especially the closing posture, the pigeon, the last time. Viewers out there, you really have to come on the show to experience teachers like Susan and Natalie. You will enjoy it. We do very gentle stretching. Natalie, I know you also have a meditative practice. Do you include that? I know you mentioned something.
Yes, in some of my classes I include the meditation. So we start off with meditation or at the end. If it's like a 1.5 hour practice, some of the classes have like a small yoga nidra session in the end. But then I have only meditation classes and only yoga nidra sessions, for example, pranayama sessions where we do 30 minutes of pranayama breathing exercises.
Oh my God.
It's very energetic, powerful to do in the morning as well. Yeah.
So you do all the Pastrika.
Exactly.
Kapalabhati.
We do this, then we do the Nadi Shodan to calm ourselves down again.
Who
at
needs
the
wine
end.
and chocolates, right, to get a high?
Exactly. We just need that.
Yeah. Natalie, I like I said, I did enjoy the session very much last time, and I was a little bit afraid that you were really preparing to take us into some fancy postures. So first of all, I'm very grateful you didn't, because my body can only take so much. Do you have anything? And for viewers out there, just know that at home, you're more than welcome to use props. You may notice we don't use props. And that is a difficulty our guest teachers seem to have. Well, not difficulty, really. I seem to have a problem not being able to offer them props. We have no props, no walls.
Yeah.
Do you think, is that something you would be willing to try out in your classroom? Have people teach them
teach
to
them
rely on
with
their body rather
on the
than
body,
props?
exactly, because yoga, it should be available to everybody, and especially if you do a home practice, you don't have all the props available. You're not in a yoga studio.
Exactly.
So we try to keep it simple, especially also on TV, so that you can do it safely at home, that you don't injure yourself. Because if you do really some advanced poses like handstand, headstand, maybe you want to do it the first time with a yoga teacher.
Oh, not the first time. I'll do it even for the 100th time.
Exactly. Even me, I prefer then those things to do.
Handstand's
like
tough,
with
right? You
It
need tough
is.
shoulder
Yes, you need
muscles.
to have shoulder muscles, and handstand, it's really on your arms.
On your wrists,
I feel like
yeah.
it's a lot.
No handstands
Not
today?
an everyday practice.
I'll hold you to that.
We don't
okay.
do it today. I
Oh,
promise.
good. Okay,
Good.
we're ready for you.
Let's start seated.
Okay.
Get into a comfortable seat. I'm gonna move to the front again so that we have space for our arms. Because I love the prana mudra. So on our inhale, we're just gonna bring our arms up and connect yourself with your breath. And just expand your arms all the way up. And exhale, lower your hands back down. And then one more time, breathe in. Bring your arms up and extend them all the way to embrace life. And breathe out. Bring your hands back down. And one more time, breathe in. Extend your arms all the way high up. Open your shoulders here. And breathe out. Bring your arms back down. And one last time, breathe in. Lift your arms up into prana mudra, prana, the life force. And then on the exhale, this time lower your hands down onto the floor. And then you can walk your left hand all the way out and breathe in to lift your right arm up. Try not to collapse into your left side waist. Keep an extension. And then breathe in, look at your hand. And gently breathe out. And then take another inhale. And on your exhale, come back to center. Extend your other arm to the side. Breathe in to lift your left hand up. And then just look at your left hand. And stay here for another breath. Take a deep inhale. And breathe out. Come back to center. Bring your hands on your knees and roll your shoulders. I always like to do that at the beginning of my class, the shoulder rotation, because we're usually stiff in the shoulders and the hips, so you can't have enough of these movements. And then you can circle into the other direction. And then from here, come back to center, shift onto all fours. Bring your hands underneath of your shoulders, your knees underneath of your hips. And we're gonna start with some simple cat-cow poses. So on the inhale, you can arch your spine, look up. And breathe out. Roll your back into cat pose. And then again, breathe in. Arch your spine, look up. And breathe out. And one more time, breathe in. Curve your spine. And breathe out. And then breathe in to come back into a neutral position. And then engage your belly here, your Mula Bandha. So we're gonna do that a few times in our class. Extend your right hand forward, your left leg back. And keep your foot in height with your leg. And then on your exhale, you can bring your knee and your elbow together. And then breathe in to extend your arm and your leg. And then one more time. Exhale. Bring your knee and your elbow together. Breathe in to expand. And again, exhale. And breathe in, extend everything. Stay here this time. And hold this while you're still breathing. Take a beautiful inhale. And exhale. Bring your hand down. Bring your knee back. And then extend your other arm and your other leg. And then breathe in to bring your knee and your elbow together. And extend your arms, your leg.
Interesting how one leg is steadier than the other.
Exactly. And then again on your exhale, you can bring your knee and your elbow together. And breathe in to expand. And one more time. Exhale, bring your knee and your elbow together. And breathe in. Stay here for a few breaths so that we're even on both sides again. And then you can lower your hand down, lower your knee down, extend your arms forward into a shoulder opening and a chest opening, heart opening pose, Anahata Asana. And if you want, you can also come to a pulsation. Breathe in to come slightly up and exhale to go a little bit deeper into the pose. And then breathe in, come all the way up. And then from here you can bring your right foot forward into a low lunge pose. On your inhale, lift your arms high up into a slight back bend. And then take another deep inhale here. You can circle your arms all the way back for a shoulder opening. And exhale, bring your hands back down. Step your right foot back. Meet your left inhale. Bring your foot forward. And breathe in to open your arms. Stay here for a back bend. And then take another deep inhale. Circle your arms back. And bring your hand down. And then from here you can step your foot next to meet your right, and then you can tuck your toes under into a downward facing dog. With bent knees you can pedal out your feet. Keep your neck relaxed. So you can extend one leg and bend the other one, and then you can switch. And then extend both of your legs. And on your inhale, start bending your knees, look forward between your hands, and at the bottom of your exhale, walk all the way to the front. In mindful steps into a forward fold, you can hold on to your opposite elbows, gently roll from side to side, let go of your head, and then let go of your arms. Fold forward, and then vertebra by vertebra, roll all the way up. Your head will come up last. And breathe in to lift your arms. And breathe out. Lower your hands down. And let's do our prana mudra. One more time, breathe in. Lift your arms all the way up. Embrace your life, this beautiful day that is about to start. And one more time, breathe in. And breathe out. And then from here you can let go of your hands on either side. Maybe you bring your feet slightly closer together. And then on your inhale, lift your arms higher. And exhale, sit back into your chair pose. Engage Mula Bandha here. And we're not gonna stay in a static chair pose. On your breath in, you can slightly lengthen. And on the exhale, just swing your arms to either side. And then again, breathe in. Slightly lengthen and exhale. Sit into this chair. And one more time. Exhale and fold all the way forward. Bring your hands on either side of your feet. Breathe in to come halfway up with a straight spine. And breathe out. Extend your left foot back behind you into a 45-degree angle. Keep your front foot where it is, squared. And then bring your heel down. So ensure that you're really stable, that both of your hips are pointing forward. Breathe in to lift your arms up into Warrior One pose. Your front knee is bent a lot. And then breathe in for a slight back bend. And exhale, bring your arms down on either side and interlace your fingers behind you. Breathe in to open up your chest. And exhale, fold forward into devotional warrior, humble warrior, and stay here for a few breaths. And then breathe in again into your warrior one pose. Let go of your hands. Bend a little bit more into your front knee. Beautiful, ladies. And then on the exhale, lower your hands back down on the mat. Step your right foot to meet your left into Tadasana, into your plank pose. Dandasana, sorry, the Sanskrit. Lower your knees down. Bring your chin and chest between your hands into Ashtangasana. And then untap your toes. Breathe into your low cobra pose. And you can tuck your forehead down. Bring your hands wider than the mat. And let's do one more time our circular movement.
Oh, like this.
It feels good after the standing pose, right?
It does, yeah.
But we always have a left side as well. So we're getting mentally ready for the other side. And then bring your hands on either side of your chest. Breathe into your cobra pose, Bhujangasana, and then engage your navel, your Mula Bandha. Tuck your toes under into your downward facing dog. Breathe in to lift your right leg up. You can also bend your knee to open your hip. And exhale, lower your foot down. Breathe in to lift your left leg up. Open your hip and step your left foot all the way to the front. Pivot your back foot into a 45-degree angle at the right edges of your mat. Ensure that your hips are stable. Breathe in to your warrior one pose. It's a very energizing pose for the day. Inhale for a slight back bend. And exhale. Interlace your fingers behind your back. Open your shoulders. Breathe in. And on your exhale, fold forward into your humble warrior, devotional warrior. And stay here for a few breaths.
For a couple of years, Susan. We'll stay.
It's a really great shoulder opening pose.
Yeah, I feel it.
And then breathe in. Come back up into your warrior one. Get ready for your day. And then on the exhale, lower your hands back down. Lower your back knee down. Bring your foot back onto the mat. And then reach forward into your Anahata Asana. You're also always welcome to come into child's pose. But I really love this pose because you're opening your shoulders.
Right, feels good.
And then from here, you can roll up into a seat. And then you can swing your legs around in front of you. You might want to shake them out a little bit after the standing poses. And then you...
Maybe it's just the practice that we've been maintaining, but it didn't feel as tough.
Yeah.
I mean, after the standing.
But you're also a yoga teacher. You are a yoga teacher.
No. But after last week's practice, I've been trying to keep up. But no, it feels good. I was a little worried it might be tough today.
So you can stretch your toes here, flex your feet, and then you can just bring your right foot to the inside of your left foot. We're coming into a forward fold, Janu Shirshasana. So on your inhale, you can lift your arms high up. And on the exhale, you can just reach towards your foot or maybe your ankle, your shin for our audience. And then you want to work with your breath here. On every inhale, lengthen your spine. And on the exhale, fold forward. And then again, breathe in to lengthen your spine. And exhale, fold forward. And once you reach the limit, you can stay here for another 2 breaths.
It is amazing how much you can lengthen.
Right.
Just
Right.
fold deeper.
With the
with each
breathing.
breath.
It's true.
Yeah, our breath really carries us through our yoga practice and throughout our life. Many times we're probably not breathing enough. And then inhale, come back up, and breathe in to extend your right arm behind you.
Really, to stay strong, all we need to do is breathe, right?
Yes. And then on the inhale, you can lift your left arm up, lift your hips high up into Stargate pose. So you can extend your front foot in front of you. You can always do a
I'm gonna see
modification.
you. Well, okay.
You can always do a modification if you want, or you stay here. And then on the exhale, you can lower back down into your seat so you can switch legs.
It's a smooth transition. I didn't even know you could do stuff from that posture.
Yes.
Good.
And then you can extend your other leg, flex your foot, breathe in to lift your arms high up. And exhale into your forward fold and work with your breath again. Yeah, I like floating transitions in my practice, almost like seamless. And then take another deep breath in and exhale. Fold all the way forward. And then on your next inhale, you can come back up. And then you can extend your your left arm this time behind you and breathe in. Lift your right arm all the way up. Extend your front foot. And then stay here for another breath. And exhale to lower all the way down. And then you can extend both of your legs. If you need to, you can adjust your hips, flex your feet, reach your arms up. We're setting up for Paschimottanasana, or full forward fold. And on the exhale, you can fold forward, reach towards your toes. For our audience, you can always reach towards your shin. And then work with your breath again. On every inhale, lengthen your spine. And on the exhale, you can fold forward.
I hang on to my toes so I
You
can
can
go
also
forward. But
hang
no,
on to
ideally
your
I would
toes.
keep my hand
You
here.
can also always bend your knees so that your belly is really
Right.
touching your thighs. So there are really modifications in this pose.
My belly's
Everybody-
touching without it.
No.
No, it feels good. It feels really good, Nat.
So breathe in, lengthen your spine, and exhale, enjoy the full forward fold. And then breathe in to come all the way up. And from here you can bend your right knee, and you can bring your right foot to the outside of your left foot. Keep your left foot flexed, and then with your left arm you can just tuck your knee in.
All right, that's not happening.
And you can extend your right arm behind you for a gentle twist. For advanced practitioners, you're always welcome to bring your left arm to the inside of your right leg. And you can just push your knee away,
Okay.
or you can just tuck your knee in.
I'm not.
And you can
getting-
always do a modification. You can keep this leg extended, or if you want, you can bend it. And then just stay here for a few breaths. On every inhale, you're lengthening your spine. On the exhale, you're twisting a little bit more. And then again, breathe in. And exhale for your twist. And then inhale to come back to center. You can do a counter twist to the other side.
Oh, I like this.
Yeah,
It feels
every time we
good,
do a
right?
twist feels great, right, Susan?
And then you can come back to center. Switch legs. So this time you can bring your left foot.
I find
the
it
outside
hard
of
with
your
my
right.
leg extended.
Yeah, some people they like it with the leg extended. Some people like to
No, I
bend.
find it harder this way.
Yeah.
Well, that's all right. I'm going to give it a shot.
Yeah.
I'll try. I
And
don't
then
wanna
on the
give
inhale, you can again hug your right arm in, or you can bring your right arm to the outside for the
You're
advanced
joking, right? It's
practitioners.
not happening.
And then you can just extend your left arm behind you and stay here for a few breaths. Again, on every inhale, lengthen your spine, and on the exhale, just twist. And again, breathe in to lengthen, and exhale to twist.
I'm going to fold this leg and see if I can get my elbow over.
And then one more deep inhale, and exhale to twist. And then you can come back to center. Maybe you do a small counter twist to the other side.
2 minutes.
Thank you.
And then breathe in, come back to center.
Why is it we feel so good after a
Oh,
twist,
that's so
right?
nice.
Great, right?
It's like wringing the
Twists,
whole
they're like
body.
flushing our body.
Yeah.
They're really detoxifying.
Oh, wow. I have
And then
to
you
twist
can
a little
just
more.
extend your legs, shake them out.
Well, while we are just shaking it out a little bit, just want to thank our crew. Thank you so much, Antonio, Lizette, and Miguel, and Brian, our facilitator as well. On behalf of Susan McNamara, I'm Banu Suresh. You're watching Yoga Express. We'd like to thank Natalie Polinger. Natalie, that was a beautiful workout.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Feels good,
It was
especially the
awesome
twist.
to practice with your ladies.
Last week with the pigeon, you closed beautifully, felt
Yes.
great, right? And today with the twist. Susan,
And
what
I
did
don't
you
know. I don't usually do pigeon, so that's
love pigeon. I
the
go to
way you
sleep
prepped
with
that was
Yeah.
really
Right,
good for
yeah.
me.
That's
yeah,
right.
yeah. So I'll
And
go back
today
to
the
it.
twists too felt good, except that I couldn't get my whole elbow over, but it
That's
felt
no
good.
problem. That's
Yeah.
why we have all these modifications.
Right.
And you go as far as you can.
Yeah.
That's right.
Exactly.
That's what I did. But it felt great.
Nice.
felt
So we
great.
can just close our practice with a cross-legged seat if that feels good for you. For our audience on the TV, you can just bring your hands on your knees and just focus on your breath. Get ready for your day. And just sit here quietly, peacefully, to prepare yourself for a beautiful day.